Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I hope you can hear me okay. The air conditioner is on because it feels a little warm out here tonight. I thought I would just turn the camera on and just leave it on while I'm putting this napkin on the back of my scroll. I really love the way this is turning out. And thank you for all the comments. I read every single one. It seems like I don't really have time to respond to everything lately. What I usually do is end up sitting down to catch up on comments, sometimes days afterwards, but I always read them right away. I've just been busy. This week's been busy too. I think I've worked about 45 hours this week, and I really like my job, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Let's see, I'm gonna have to buy some more napkins. I want to use all of this because I think it's really beautiful on here. And I may have another one somewhere, I'm not sure. I think I had at least two because I've used those. Oh, I could just lay this up here to measure. Hello. Put on a good amount and make sure it gets down in the little creases. Jason played in Raleigh today, which is maybe 40 minutes away where he went with the traffic and everything. 35, 40, I'm not sure. But I ended up going into work for a little while, so I didn't get to hear him today. I do love to go out and support him when he's playing. Doesn't always work out though, but that's okay. We support each other emotionally and try to encourage each other verbally. It's a really good partnership. He's definitely a keeper. We were both really tired though. I took a nap when I got home today from work. Just catches up with you sometimes, and your body just needs rest. And then I heard him come in. I think he came in about an hour and a half after I got home, and I had set an alarm for an hour and it was going off, and he said he was going to rest as well, so I just set mine for an hour again. I ended up sleeping for 2 hours, which was so nice. Now, where are the... Oops, let's put a few little flower petals in here. That's just so pretty. I wish I had enough napkins to do a little bit more on here. They're so pretty when they dry, and I do put enough that it will stay, or at least I try to. I've been thinking ahead on my little greenhouse. As it gets colder, I found the perfect shelf at a thrift store yesterday. I worked last night, but I went into town yesterday morning before work because I do love to go to this thrift store and just see what they have. They get some very nice things. They have great prices. I know a couple of the people who work there, so it's always nice to see them. And this perfect shelf was sitting there. It's exactly what I would have ordered if I could have found it in, had the bunny. It's a heavy duty plastic, so it's great for an outdoor type setting. And it's got little hooks already made into the end. I'll have to show you what it looks like in the daylight. It's dark right now outside. There we go. Get a few things on there. And then when it dries, I'll cut this off across the top. Oh, let me show you something real quick. I don't know if you remember when I tied up these roses a couple of weeks ago. Look how pretty they are. The string is loosened up some, but they will hang out here until I get ready to use these in some sort of project. Aren't they beautiful? I really like the way they turned out. Oh, I found another piece. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I know that seems like a little thing, but while this dries, I can't really turn it over, so it would be nice to get more done while I'm sitting here. And I've also attached the stick. I'll talk about that at a different time when I'm able to turn this over. Oh, let me turn my little lights on. They make me happy. I got those at Joann's. Now, let's cut this piece down a little bit. I know not everybody gets into the Halloween stuff. I do like to decorate around the house though, especially outside, because we do get the trick-or-treaters, and I don't like anything too terrifying, but I like to have some pumpkins out. And I took a big, oh Jay, I think you sent it to me. It almost looks like basketball netting, but it's a black spider web. So I attached it to some purple netting and glued and pinned all of those spiders into it, and it's hanging out on the front door. One of my neighbors came in to shop the other day, and she gave me a big hug, and she said, oh, we drove by and Jeff said, well, we see who's ready for Halloween. And I had to tell her, well, the grandkids love it, so I went ahead and started. But I love October. I just think it's so fun. The colors are so pretty. I love the pumpkins. That's really nice. It's just a beautiful time of year. It was warm again here today though. I'm ready for some like actual fall temperatures. I don't want it to go straight into winter. I want some beautiful, like crisp fall days. There, I'm glad we had some more to get some more of this done. Now, let's get a few more petals out. looks pretty good. And then once that dries, I can flip it over and start to work on the other side again. Okay, well, I will let this dry. What I found some sticks. Okay, I will definitely show you more about this later. I love these. These are perfect. These were out in the yard. They're pine. They're a little bit charred. They had gotten on the burn pile a little bit. Now hopefully these are going to hold up. If they don't, they don't. But it was pretty hard to break. Yeah, we'll see what happens with these. But I like this. This is kind of symbolic to me because I grew up around pine trees. I grew up in the Sandhills. Beautiful pine trees in that area. Very tall. We had the longleaf pine and the huge pine cones, the kind that people go shop shop for and purchase. We had an abundance of those. So, and now here we have a lot of pine trees. So I just feel like I've been around pine trees my whole life. And it's interesting. So when the Scots, the Scottish people came here and settled in like the late 1600s, early 1700s, a lot of the coastal land was already taken. There are a lot of Scots from the area that I grew up in, Moore County and Lee County, all of that area, Scotland County, just that area in general. And they would cut, they made use of all the pines. Like they were very industrious, and pines ended up being used to make the large masts on the ships at the coast, and the Cape Fear River was used a lot for travel for all of that. So I really like that I found these. I'm hoping they're going to hold up. I don't know if I need to do anything to treat these so that they're not going to disintegrate faster. This one even looks like it has some pine sap or something on it. Anyway, I like this. So that's what I'm using. I stapled these in with my heavy duty staple gun and then went around and added hot glue. And there's a little bit of glitter to cover the last bit of glue under there. So I like the way that turned out. And we will just let this dry and I will be back soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.